Hello friends, here I am with a new recipe. I'm going to make Chinese fritters with some mixed vegetables. I have it here. This is called mixed vegetable Chinese fritters or Chinese pakoras as it is called in India. So I have onions here, white and one red onion, some green chilies, few carrots, radish, capsicum or bell pepper, and 2 slices of cabbage. So I'm going to make juliennes of all these. So after I make it, I'll meet you. Now you see I have made the juliennes of all the vegetables. This is the carrot, green chilies, radish, and bell pepper or capsicum. And here I have cabbage, white onion, red onion. So let's do the procedure now. The first procedure is to mix everything with some salt and leave it for some time. So I've taken a big bowl here. So I'm first adding the onions. I'm adding some salt, about 2 teaspoons. And then use your hand and just crush it a little. Separate the juliennes and mix it with the salt. So this we'll be doing with all the vegetables. So the onion will leave some water at this stage. So we'll be leaving it for 15 minutes. Then we'll do the rest of the procedure. Just check all the leaves are separate. So now I'll add the cabbage. Also the rest of the vegetables. Carrot, green chilies, capsicum or bell pepper, radish. So here I have added all the vegetables. I'm going to add some more salt. Just give it a good mix with the salt and with the other vegetables and onions. We'll leave this for about 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, we'll just see how is it. You can see the vegetables have become limp and it has released water. You can see the water. So there are few things to be added now. So I'm just going to add some juliennes of ginger and garlic. You know, ginger and garlic are very essential for Chinese dish. That is the flavor giving thing. Also I'm adding few chili flakes to make it spicy. You can skip it if you don't want. Also adding 1 teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder for color. I'm also adding little food color, just a pinch of it. I'm adding 3 cups of all-purpose flour or maida. I'm also adding 2 cups of chickpea flour. I'm also adding 1 cup of corn flour. Now using your hand, we'll give it a nice mix. Don't add any water here. There is already water released, so we'll just check the water and then we'll add water if needed. I think I'll need some more of the chickpea flour. I'm adding 1 more cup of chickpea flour. Actually, they don't add chickpea flour in the Chinese dishes. They add only all-purpose. But for me, this is a healthy version, so I'm changing the all-purpose to chickpea. So in all, I have added 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of corn flour, and 3 cups of chickpea flour. Now I am adding water little by little. Give it a nice mix. Some more water. The dough should not be very hard, also very thick, and the fritters will come very hard. Now you see it is hard, thick, so I'm going to add a little more water. At this stage, you check for the salt. If needed, you can add. I'm going to add a little more. You can see the dough is getting loose now. I don't prefer making with all-purpose flour because this chickpea flour is healthier version, and also my family likes the taste of chickpea flour more than the all-purpose, so we always avoid it whenever we can. So here I have added a little of all-purpose, and also I am compensating by adding a little of chickpea flour too. It is ready. You can see the oil hot now. So let's start making the fritters. You can make of any size. I have taken this measuring spoon, so that is easy for me. And it comes out clean. This is not exactly the Chinese version. I am making a Indianized version of the thing by adding onion and chickpea flour. So don't touch it in between. After about 10 to 15 seconds they will become hard. So then that time you need to revert the sides. I have just used the food color for the video purpose. otherwise I don't use it. So you can skip the food color if you want. So it's always better to use fresh and healthy ingredients. So I always do that. So whatever the dish I am making, I may substitute something which is healthier than the original one. So health is important more than the taste and the look. That's my opinion. You can choose whatever you want to do. I will also be making a sauce for this, or you can also have it just ketchup, but I will be making a Chinese sauce for this. You can see the bubbles are still there. When the bubbles stop, that means it is cooked, so you can remove them. I'm just going to wait for a little longer. Keep the flame in medium low, otherwise the outside will be burnt and the inside won't cook. So keep it at low medium. I'm using peanut oil for this. So you can use olive oil also, sesame oil, whatever you want. Not got the red color I wanted because I just added a little of the food color. If you want the red color, nice red color, you can add a little more. I just added just a pinch, so I'm not getting the color. That's okay, this is a healthier version. It's good to avoid food color. Just a few more minutes and it will be done. Hope all of you are enjoying my cooking. I always try to change the original dish to a healthier version. I do my own research and then come up with something which will be healthier, and we can enjoy the taste at the same time. So I always try to do that. I think it is done. So I'm going to take it here. I'm getting a nice aroma. I'm sorry you are not able to get that, but I'm getting a nice aroma, just waiting to have one. But I've yet to make the sauce. After that I'll have, you can see the bubbles are reducing. Always be careful with the oil. When you're working with the hot oil, be very careful. So we'll add the next batch. You can use your hand also. Whichever is comfortable, easy for you, you can use that. The second batch is also getting ready. The Chinese fritters only use cabbage, but I have used many vegetables, a different version. You can also use cauliflower, broccoli, whatever you have. But if you are purely making the Chinese fritters, you need to use only the cabbage. But I find this one a healthier version, so I am using all mixed vegetables. Also I had these vegetables left over in very small quantities, so I couldn't make any other dish out of it, so I made this. You will definitely enjoy. I just tasted one. It's very tasty. Of course, Deep frying is not healthy, I know it, but sometimes, once in a while, it's okay. You need to give yourself a treat once in a while. So that's why I'm making. In my home, we don't deep fry, very little, if at all we do. It's only on special occasions, that's all. So otherwise we don't do any deep fry. But rarely I'm making it. Sometimes if you have a craving, just give it a try. And if at all you are making the purely Chinese one, you just use cabbage and a little food color, all-purpose flour and corn flour. And rest is the same procedure. Definitely you're going to like it. So please do try. I'm going to finish making all the fritters, and this is my evening snack for today. So I think this is done. You can see the bubbles are reduced. So that is the time we need to remove this. That is the tip that this fritter is cooked all through. So we'll add the third batch. That's it. I'm going to finish everything, then we'll see. So here you can see this is the last batch. I had used half a kg of vegetables, including the onions. So for half a kg, 3 cups of all-purpose flour and 2 cups of chickpea flour and 1 cup of corn flour. This is the measurement I used. So you can see it is turning golden brown now. I have reversed the side. So just a few more minutes, it will be done. Almost done. So I'm just taking it out. You can also make this after chopping or putting it in a food processor. So I just did it with juliennes, so you can do it in any shape. I like this shape, so that's why I made with the juliennes. I hope you like this recipe. Please do try. Share it with your friends. Do like my video. Share it and subscribe to my channel. And tell me how it came in your comments. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video with a new recipe. So this is the final product. My mixed vegetable Chinese fritters or pakoras. You can see how golden brown it has come. See, nicely golden brown color. It is crisp outside, soft inside. You can see. Hope you enjoy this recipe. Do try and tell me about it. Thank you. So I'm going to make the sauce for this fritters. So I've taken about 2 teaspoons of vinegar and about 3 teaspoons of tomato ketchup. One teaspoon of hot chili sauce, the red one. 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, dark soy sauce, and also some red chili flakes to give some heat. So I'm going to mix them all. I have a pan heating up. I'm just making a little of the sauce. I don't need much. So you can see it is nicely mixed. I have taken a small pan. Just add a little bit of oil. I have about 4 cloves of garlic, finely chopped. Just fry them a little. Don't make them brown. They just need to be sauteed for a little while. You know that Chinese dishes always have a good dash of garlic. So I do love garlic flavor. So I'm adding a lot of garlic. That is enough. So we'll add all the sauces here that we had mixed. The soy sauce, hot chili sauce, vinegar, tomato ketchup and all. Slightly heat it up. Put off the stove as soon as it starts to boil. I'm going to add a little bit of water because I don't want it too thick. Less than 1 teaspoon. The sauce is almost ready. You can see it is just starting to boil. I'm adding onion leaves or chives. You can add anything. Put off the stove. And let it cool. You can see now the sauce is cooled and ready. Just check for the salt because all the sauces here, the soy sauce, chili sauce, tomato ketchup and everything will have some salt. So after checking, if you needed, you can add. I just need some, so I'm adding. That's all. So we'll serve it now. So here you can see my crispy Chinese vegetable fritters or pakoras, hot and spicy, served with a spicy sauce, Chinese sauce. I hope you enjoy this recipe. Do try, make it at your homes. Please do share, like, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next recipe. Thank you all.